You're listening to Speaking of Voice Acting, and my guest today is the voice of the Mari companion for Skyrim, and she also voiced Sarah Lyons for Project Valkyrie, which is a new quest mod that just came out. Welcome to the show, Kerstyn Unger. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. Nervous.
Really? It's just me. I'm a nobody, so it's just...
Aw.
So.
No, I know who you are. So I was like, oh my gosh,
really?
He wants to record me. Ah!
No, yeah, you and maybe my parents are three people who know I am. So other than that, it's just the three. It's just the four of us. It's an exclusive club.
Oh, well, it's exclusive. VIP.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to need like a special card and everything. And we're going to have like matching suits and stuff like that. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Matching jackets.
Yeah, of course. But like I mentioned, you're a voice actor for many of these prominent mods. How did you get into just voice acting or acting in general? Start at the beginning.
The beginning? Okay, well, it's not that far ago. I used to watch anime.
A lot of people do. It's like mainstream now.
Yeah, I'm like, everyone does.
There's no need to be ashamed of it anymore.
It's so popular. Yeah. I don't feel ashamed. Yeah, but I watched Japanese anime. I didn't watch the English dubs. I just like the original Japanese. And I wanted to be a part of that somehow. So, but I didn't know how. And then I got into playing Skyrim. And on the Nexus, I just put that I liked voice acting. And then some modder, a modder named Rope Sander, he contacted me and was like, hey, you like voice acting? Would you like to voice act my mod? And I was like, oh, yes. And that kind of just spurred this whole snowball of everything that I do now. And I really love it. It's awesome.
And which mod was this again?
Oh, this was for Norine, the Orion companion or Orion follower.
Oh, can you tell us a little bit about Norine?
Well, Norine is based on the Star Trek Orion race or Orion race.
Oh, we're getting into deep levels of nerd here.
I don't know if I'm saying right, so everyone's probably gonna be like, she's saying it wrong. And I'm like, I know. But
I just know
she's based
Vulcans
on
and
that
Borgs,
race.
and yeah, my Star Trek knowledge isn't that deep either, so you're okay. I can offend people faster than you can.
I only know of Captain Picard.
Yeah.
But she's based on that race mod that he made, and she is basically a diamond-loving companion that is sultry and just wants to go places and likes getting jewelry and gifts, and it's pretty fun. I enjoy having her around.
Oh, nice. The other mod that you voiced the companion for is Mari, which or is it Mary? I'm not sure.
It's Mari.
Which is, on its surface, it's not like the most lore friendly mod. So it might just turn people off that way because, like, for those who don't know, it's like a small little android follower. It's kind of like it's a Dwemer construction.
Yeah, like an automaton, but sleeker, no gears.
But if you actually play it, it's really cool. Like it has like these, I don't know, I don't want to call them emojis, but it has little icons that sort of express what you're feeling. Like,
yeah, her face changes. It's so cute.
It's really cool. So talk about how you got the role for that and sort of whatever challenges you faced in voicing that, if any.
I just received a message from Leviante one day, and I was like, oh, my heart stopped.
Oh, were you that popular? Is just you were just big time, and
I think I don't know. I think he just found my name and
just randomly Googled it. He was just slapping his keyboard and just it magically came up to Kerstyn Unger. It's just
well, I had voiced actually a whole like menagerie of projects. Like they were very small time ditties. But by the time he found me, I think he just stumbled across a follower that I had or a mod I had voiced for. And he sent me a message and my heart stopped and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the creator of all those amazing mods. And he was like, would you like to voice my robot companion? And I was like, oh, yes. And that's how it spurred. He actually is the one who did the vocal robotic sounds. I did not do those.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
all I did.
It's just in a setting in Audacity, right? Like you could probably Google it and figure it out. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just like overlaying some audio. I honestly didn't really know how, like too well. So he took the reins on that. He's like, "Don't worry, I know how to do this. I got
as long
this."
as you
And I
had
was like, okay.
the sort of the robot voice thing down.
Oh, yes. My robotic sounding skills are impervious.
Yeah, there you go. See, you don't need the effects. It's like right there.
Well, they're helpful. They make her sound more robotic.
No, but I mean, obviously, if you don't like at least like put in that effort to make it sound robotic in the first place, it's gonna sound too human, I would say. It wouldn't sound artificial enough. Yeah, so I do think that it's important, and that's probably why you were chosen. So, because you could do that robot voice, and so that is another follower you did for Skyrim. But at this point, I mean, you wanted to get into anime voice acting, right? Is it just sort of like you started going on this one direction, so that's the sort of path you took, or did you try and like maybe branch out and do some like voiceover for, because there's a lot of dub projects, aren't there, for anime, things like that?
There are. I actually didn't go into the dub route, the fan dub route. I don't know. I just never really thought about going into that direction. I wanted to go towards more original projects and things that would spur into bigger projects eventually, like, you know, like a kind of like a segue, like stepping stones, I guess. Like I have this whole chart of where I want to go, and it ends at the top, and I'm like, check mark everything off.
Wow.
There's a whole, like, I have all the strings. I'm like the crazy string meme guy. I'm like, check this out. Let me show you a thing. But
so when you say the top, I mean, how high are we talking about? Are we talking about like Master of the Universe top? I mean,
well, I mean, that's no, I'm kidding. I'm too modest for that title. But no, I mean, like, I'm aiming for like Overwatch or Naughty Dog games or Bethesda games or just a big franchise game companies. That's where I really want to be in the future.
Instead of like Leviante knocking on your door, you want like it just to be like Todd Howard, Gabe Newell just like fighting each other outside your although Gabe doesn't make video games anymore, so it wouldn't be that. Who else is a bigwig? I'm trying to think of. Anyways.
That would...
You don't need to know their names. They need to know yours, basically.
Yeah, like, no, mine. No. Oh my gosh. But that's my goal. Those are my prospects. So everything that I do, I really like it to be an original project or something completely unique in a way, you know? And that's why when Levy came to me with Mari, I was like, oh, it's Eve from WALL-E. And he's like, no. Well, yes, but it's an automaton. It's going to be in Skyrim. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then he came up with the idea of having a human voice. And I was like, oh, cool. And we added like glitch stuff to it and made her completely separate. And so she's unique into her own thing. And I think she's like just very enjoyable to have around.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't really want to be, I guess, like replicating or doing things that aren't original or can't stand on their own, right? It's still really cool, but they might not get the same sort of artistic you might not get the same artistic enjoyment out of it as you would voicing something that is original and unique, I should say.
Kinda. It's just, let's take my favorite character, like Kerrigan, for example. Mm-hmm. If someone ported her into Skyrim and were like, Kerstyn, please voice her, I'd be like, but I can't do Kerrigan justice. She already sounds so perfect. Like, I don't know if I could replicate the actor who did it because they just have this way of making that character feel so alive, and I don't know if I could make it feel the way that they did, you know?
But segue, you did voice Sarah Lyons for Project Valkyrie.
I did.
So was there any hesitation in doing that because she's already a character that was voiced and established in the previous game?
I was nervous, but I watched a lot of her videos of the original actress and how she spoke and how she like acted mannerisms and stuff, like the way she spoke. And I was comfortable doing that because I felt like we kind of have the same voice, just a little bit. Mine might sound a tiny bit different, but I felt comfortable voicing Sarah.
Yeah, as long as you don't sound like a large man on steroids or anything like that. I mean, otherwise, like, people aren't going to really notice the minor differences there. I think as long as just the tone and just the style or is somewhat similar, people are just going to enjoy it, I think. So I think you did a good job with that.
Oh, thanks.
So you did do studying up on the previous Fallout 3. Are you a fan of Fallout, or have you played the previous Fallout games?
I've actually only played Fallout 4.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not very much into the... What is that? It's like a retro post-apocalyptic world. It's called something. There's a specific name.
It's its own genre. Like, it's not post-apocalyptic because that makes you think of just like, I don't know, something like where there's less comedy, I guess I should say. It's just it's its own unique genre because you have this whole like mix of 1950s stuff. You have this whole like absurd, like cartoonish aspect to it. So
yes,
yeah. So Fallout is Fallout.
I don't know. I couldn't get into it, but I did enjoy some aspects of it. Like, I really liked Nick Valentine and the whole quest that you have with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I found him the most interesting. Maybe it's because I like robots, so I was like, oh, he's so cool.
So how did you get that particular role? Did Dougie Smurf come knocking on your door and just say, voice this? I need you to voice this.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Hold on, let me look really fast.
Oh yeah, we'll edit it out. It'll sound seamless.
I keep all my messages from people. Like, I try to at least. Okay. All right, I know how she found me.
Okay.
He found me? Dougie found me.
Yeah, Dougie is a man, from what I understand.
Oh. I'm sorry, Dougie. I thought you were a girl.
This is a revelation to you. This is how close you two are. She transcends gender boundaries. It's
Oh my goodness. But okay, so I posted forever ago on the Nexus forums for voice acting, and I've posted there like a couple of times. So that's where Thuggy saw my name and came to me with the part. Yes, it's strange how I'm now realizing how many people have come to me.
Yes, that you've caught in your web. You've just extended it all over the internet.
My webbing is everywhere, just putting strings and people are bouncing into them.
Yeah,
like, oh,
exactly.
yes, come to me.
Yeah, random mod authors and then soon random big game developers.
Isn't that the best way to find people? Just like they come to you.
Entrap
like,
them?
No. Like they mysteriously show up on your doorstep.
Oh, of course, yeah.
With an invitation.
It's not always that easy. This isn't like helpful advice to other voice actors.
I know, I'm sorry.
We're trying to put in the work. You're telling them to essentially just lay back, rest on their laurels, and let the bigwigs come to you.
No, that is not what I'm saying. No, okay. You have to throw out your nets, and then they will be caught in the nets. My message is not being portrayed properly.
Oh, okay. So throw out your nets, casting call Nexus.
Yeah, just audition. Throw your names everywhere, I guess. Like, just be like, hey, I'll do it. I'll do anything for a corn chip. No, I'm kidding.
So you have put in the work as far as just the modding community. So you're, well-known modding community. You've also done work for animation shorts and Showtime, I believe it is called. So how did you get into that, and what was that experience like?
Well, a friend of mine actually sent me the casting call for the part that they had posted on their Facebook page. Mm-hmm. So I thought I would be like, okay, it's an animation. This will be fun. Yeah. So I put my hat into the ringer, and he said he liked what I had to offer, and I was excited. And then we got together and recorded the lines like within about a week or so.
It's a new experience. You actually had to audition for something.
No, I auditioned for many parts. Oh,
yeah,
just the ones that are meant for me come to me, you know.
So, but looking through your demo roll, you also do like child voices, you do anime type voices, you do like older voices. Is there any particular part that you want to do next, or that you're looking to do to sort of expand your range on your resume?
Well, I would like to try my hand at like a really monstrous kind of voice.
Oh,
like,
can you give us a sample?
Yeah.
Yes, I give you a sample. It will be good, yes. You like it, yes.
Oh, this is like a Gollum style, like monster, I'd say, right?
Yes, we try. We like it.
Yeah, that's really good. That was awesome. I'm gonna give you a hand. You've just caught somebody else in your web, I'm sure, with that performance.
Well, that one is actually going to be going for the custom voice resource page that I made for the Nexus.
Oh.
Yeah, I just put out a bunch of audio files and voice types, and
nice.
modders can use them for their mods and NPCs and stuff. And I thought that would be a benefitful way to the community. Give back to Nexus.
Yeah, it's actually on the Nexus already, has 83 endorsements, should have more. I mean, it's a free resource for modders.
Well, I don't think many people know about it. Or many people might not want, because I know that putting custom voice lines into the creation kit can be very tedious or taskful, you know?
Mm-hmm. So is this just replacing like the basic companion lines, like, and like combat stuff, or what does it have exactly?
No, these are completely brand new lines that they're made for custom voice followers. Like, they have the basic follow, wait, do something.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, in terms of just like, it's not a character so much as it has like it's a character. Like, you have different types. You have salty, sweet, rose, and thorn. But we're not going to be like engaging them in dialogue or have a specific backstory or anything.
They're very vague based on what they say. Like, they're not going to say, oh, my name is so-and-so, and I am from the village of Gorndon.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, well, hello, it's nice to meet you. Follow me.
Yeah, because then it could only be used once.
Yeah,
right?
like...
You can't have two people from Gorndal.
No, it's like, hey, that girl's from Gondar too.
Yeah.
We're all clones. Don't look at that one. It's a very
small village, private community, you know.
It's in the mountains. No one knows much about it. But, yeah, they're very vague, so anyone can use them for anything.
Yeah, but that's the good thing, is that there's a lot of followers that are just... They basically use like one or two of the vanilla voice types, and just so having more options will add and expand and help create more diversity with those followers, at least.
Mm-hmm. That was the goal when I started.
Yeah.
To have more diversity in the voices and to get rid of that horrible young eager voice.
Female young eager. It's pretty much everyone has it.
It's Elisif's voice, and for some reason Elisif just makes me angry. I don't know why.
Or Isolda. Well, what do you have against Elisif?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where this like hate fire came from, but
where to start?
I think so much. It's just because she's so dumb. Like, she's just so dumb, and every time I shout her off a cliff, like, I'll kidnap her, shout her off a cliff.
Yeah, it's just terrible because they made her the queen too. Like, they made her like a...
I know. Yeah. Maybe that's what gets me. I was like, I should have been High Queen of Skyrim. that was the end game.
Yeah, exactly. That's where the top is.
Yeah, I mean, like, you take out the emperor, you should get, like, the chair, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, so we know that about you now. You've gone through the Dark Brotherhood path and you've killed the emperor with...
Yeah, I felt bad doing that. He was such a cool guy. He's like, hey, man. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, just stick the knife in me. He's all totally chill about it.
I know. I was like, I can't do it now. I was like, Cicero, you do it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, trust me. It won't hurt. I mean, it'll hurt, but, like, you know, I'll be the one feeling it. It won't hurt you.
Yeah, like, can't you just, like, I don't know, hold this knife and just trip over your chair and, you know, kind of do it yourself in a way?
Yeah. Maybe just wait till he goes to sleep, then, you know.
That makes it so much worse.
No, but he won't feel any pain, right?
Unless he, like, wakes up, his eyes pop open. Why are we discussing
true.
murder?
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Like, you think he's asleep, and then, like, you'll stab him with a knife, and he'll just, like, just rise up, and he's like, oh, the pain! This is so much more painful! Why didn't you kill me when I was awake?
Nightmares for days.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sure it'd be fine. It'd be fine. But that's why you probably shouldn't go down the path of, you know, join the Dark Brotherhood if you want to avoid those kind of memories, you know.
But I didn't know at the time.
You didn't know at the time. Right? They're all wearing these dark black, like, ninja masks, and it's just like, yeah. You thought they were totally cool.
I thought they were like ninjas.
Yeah.
Medieval ninjas or something. I just wanted to be part of the cool
doing
club.
Good, right?
I just wanted the cool horse.
Oh, okay. Greed is also a sin, I believe. I'm not the most religious person, but I think I know that much.
Oh my gosh.
You can't escape. You can't escape. But that's what you have to do. To get to the top, you gotta, you know, stab a few emperors, right? That's where you're going.
No, I don't wanna stab anybody. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's true. That would require extra work. You want to just lay back and let them walk into the knives. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, just like...
just lay out a trap or something.
DIY. Or do it, yeah, DIY. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there you go.
Dyslexia strikes again.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're going to set up this, like, elaborate trap. They're going to step in it. Knives are going to come flying out, stab them for you. You're good. Anyways, we're supposed to be talking about voice acting. So what sort of new and exciting things are on the horizon? I see a pretty long list here of stuff that's coming soon. Anything you can talk about?
Yes. As you all may know, since we're still on the subject of Skyrim, the Forbidden Love mod by the Skyrim romance team is coming out.
Friend of the show.
Yes.
Mara Lightfeather.
Yeah.
And Christian as well. Isn't he like a writer for that?
Yes, he's the lead writer and the lead voice actor.
Oh, wow. I sold him short. My bad, Christian. It's okay. I insult him all the time, so sorry.
Oh.
He's fine with it.
Well, I'll talk to him later. I'll be like, guess what?
Yeah.
Your friend is insulting you. Chris is over here. The other Chris
In my
is over
best
here.
Christian voice, he'll be like, oh, God, fuck that guy.
Oh, my goodness. No, he's so chill.
Yeah, he'll say it in his chill voice. He'll be like, fuck that guy, I hate him. But he won't mean it. It'll be like sarcastic. I can't do his voice. His voice is way too sexy. I cannot imitate it with my nasal voice, but it doesn't stop me from trying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But yes, you're doing a character for Forbidden Love. Tell us about that.
Yes, I will be playing the role of Eshni. She is like the mother figure of the tribe that you will encounter. And I'm not sure how much I can actually talk about it, so I think
But it's a Forsworn character, right?
Yes, they are Forsworn. This is completely original. I don't know actually how much I'm allowed to reveal. So I don't want to say any more than that.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. It's top secret, guys.
I can fill in the blanks. Yeah, it's a Forsworn camp in the city of Gorndal, and they have developed android technology, and there's going to be like flying robots just like Mari.
How did you know? Oh my gosh. Mara's going to be so upset that you've guessed the entire plot.
Yes. It's okay. It's okay. She also lets me get away with anything, so it's okay.
Well.
But yeah, so you're going to be a forsworn mother. Age of this particular NPC?
She is the eldest one there. She's pretty old. Like, I don't want to say she's ancient. No, she's just an elderly woman. No. She's prettier than that. No. She's just a elderly woman. She gives off these motherly vibes. She's very informative to the character.
Is she powerful? Is she like a witch?
No. She's more of a healer.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like the motherly, let me put a band-aid on it to give you some soup. Send you on your way.
A heart into your chest, and you'll become a Briarheart zombie.
No, she's not like that. But, so
there's no Briarhearts in this tribe? We're learning more and more about this tribe every day. You're spilling secrets.
Let's divert away from this subject. I am a terrible liar, so let's go into the other project that I'm working on.
Okay, yes. Tell us about the other project.
All right. It's a visual novel, audiobook hybrid, and it's called The Surfeit.
Oh.
Yes, and I play the main character, Alicia Elrond, in it, and I also play another character whom I am not sure I should discuss yet.
Oh, okay. So, surfeit as in like too much of something? Is that the word? surfeit?
Yes.
So what's the story about?
Well,
too much of a good thing, too much of Kerstyn Unger.
No. The story is about I'm trying to find the words without revealing.
It's about a thing in a place.
Yeah, it takes place in this world where something is happening that's bad. And the main hero just doesn't want to deal with it. Wants to go home, so he implores the other main heroine to take him home. And things kind of go like south on their way home. Lots of action.
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order right now. That was an amazing description.
I am not the best at giving information when things are secret, because I'm like, I'm a terrible
Is there
liar.
something that is not a secret you can talk about?
Yes. Well, there is a couple followers for Skyrim that are coming out. There's Alkia, is a British follower that's coming out. She is coming from the mountains of Hrothgar, and she's gonna travel with the player and reveal little snippets of her dark past slowly.
Oh,
and
exciting.
What else? There's
a dark past is always better with a British accent, I'd say.
Oh my gosh, yes it is. British accents for the win. Every time I get to do a British character, it just makes me so excited, because I'm like, I'm so excited to do a British character. I love Yennefer so much. She's absolutely gorgeous, my inspiration for everything.
Oh, that is excellent. That is an excellent British accent.
Thank you.
I can't even tell. Did somebody else come on the podcast? It's just... You didn't introduce me to your British friend.
Well, her name is Cindy, and she's coming from London, and she's going to leave the studio now. Goodbye, Sydney. I mean, goodbye. Got a little messed up there.
Oh, no. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, any other followers, mods, whatnot coming out?
I do have an animation coming out. It's the Zootopia fan film animation, which is going to take a completely new story in, I think, what happens after the movie. And I get to play Mayor Bellwether, or what is it, assistant mayor?
Wait, was it the sheep?
Yes.
The person, like, I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, we might as well spoil it. It's like a really old movie, but wasn't she like a criminal, and she didn't she get jailed, or did something happen to her? Or...
Oh yes, she was thrown in jail. She was the mastermind of the whole plot.
So you're gonna be like, there you go. You're gonna have a jailbreak or something, and you're gonna be up to no good again.
We'll see. It's gonna get. I can see it already. It's getting complicated. A lot of strings, very mafia-istic, those sheep. Can't trust them.
Yeah. No, but that's a really good role. That's a fun role. Even though, like Sarah Lyons, it's a role that is already iconic. Like, it's sort of complex and there's like layers to it. So I'm sure that was a fun one to do.
Yes, it's really fun. It's still going on. We are getting like a new director in, so they're gonna reorganize it, how it's gonna go. I'm very excited because it's an antagonistic character, and I don't think I play those often, if ever. Actually, I don't think
Except for in real life, right?
Me in real life, the ultimate antagonist, laying the webs, laying the traps.
So that's something that basically shows off your range, because you're able to do all these like good guy protagonist roles, but you're also able to extend into like antagonists as well. So
yes, and I'm pretty good at those darker character roles as well. Like,
do you have a preference as for what type of role you like to play, or is it like picking a favorite child or something like that?
No, I actually really like to play the darker roles, because I just like the way the voice transitions into a darker, more complex kind of person,
Yeah. Especially if you can hide a little bit of that, because in society we kind of frown upon these darker people who entrap others. And so you kind of have to keep this layer or veneer of kindness. No, I'm not being serious. You're obviously a wonderful, pleasant person, and you came on the show, and so I think you're great.
Oh, thanks. Holds a knife to your mic. Yeah, you better say that.
Yeah.
Say all the nice things that I have written
and
here.
luckily we're separated by thousands of miles. So
For now.
Yeah, okay. Better change the locks. No. No. All joking aside, thank you for coming on. You've been a wonderful guest.
Oh, yes, of
you've
course.
Done
Thank you.
wonderful work. Huge fan of your work, and
Aw.
excited to see more from you in the coming future.
Aw,
as you work your way to the top.
You'll see me. I guarantee it. I want to be there. I'm going to get there. Believe in me, and I'll believe in you in return.
I only need to look up, and there you will be.
On every, what is it, the billboards? Every billboard,
Yeah.
every illuminated sign.
Like every time I'll go down to LA, we'll see you on the side of a building, and it's just like, oh, there you are again.
Star Wars
looking
10.
down at us little people.
I'll be on that Star Wars 10 poster. You can count on it.
Oh,
Wink.
there you go. There you go. The next trilogy.
Oh, yeah. So excited.
And then you'll have to probably try and get into the trilogy after that, so they don't undo all the good work you did in 10, 11, and 12, right?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so nervous now. Don't say it. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So yeah, remember the name, Kerstyn Unger. Big things are coming. Anything else you'd like to add or tell us about yourself? Where the bodies are buried and whatnot?
I am a nice person.
Yes,
I'm so sweet. You better believe it.
Yes.
Anything about me? Normally I'm not good at answering these questions. People are like, what can you tell me about yourself? And my mind just goes blank. And I'm like, I don't know. Who am I? What's my name?
Do you have any fun hobbies or things that would surprise people?
Yes, I actually do have a strange hobby.
Oh, and what would that be?
It is collecting hotel bath soaps. You know, the little cute bottles of shower soaps that people like?
I don't think that's strange or unusual, right? A lot of people do that, right?
Yes. Well, I don't think anyone has an entire box in their bathroom dedicated to all the shampoos that they've collected from every hotel. And they're all unused.
Oh. Do they ever, what happens if you just, let it sit there for a long time? Do they expire or what?
No, they look okay. I mean, I haven't been brave enough to open them and be like, yeah, I'm going to use this today. No, I'll be like, I'm not opening them. They might be, rancid or something. Open it up and the fumes might come out.
As long as it's sealed, it'd be all right.
Yeah, I think they're okay.
Or maybe if you just get used to the smell, then no one else will notice. Your guests might notice, but you won't notice. You'll be fine.
It's so sad. It's like, oh, what is that smell? It
Yeah.
smells like moldy. Oh, it's her. Oh, I don't want to say
No,
anything.
no,
That'd
no.
be bad.
Like,
You look
no,
great.
it's my decades old shampoo collection. You just need to clarify.
It's my 25-year-old bottle of Disney orange hair care product. I can't read it.
Yeah.
The label's been kind of disintegrated over the years, but it's still good.
Do you like to travel and go to hotels across the world and stuff?
I do. Like, I do travel occasionally. Like, I will be heading to France soon, so
Oh, wow.
I'm excited to get my hands on some of those little soaps.
Oh, it's all about the soaps.
It's all about the soap.
Yeah, Eiffel Tower, nah, it's like the Louvre. No, I don't want to see any of that stuff. Just tell me where the fucking hotel room is so I can grab some soaps.
Oh yeah, that's how it is. I'm like, where are the hotel soaps? Burst in the hotel. They're like, keep her away from the pantry.
Do you go to hotels you aren't even checked in and grab soaps and souvenirs from those, or can you?
What?
I guess
No.
you can't do that.
I only take them from the rooms that I have. Don't blacklist
okay.
me on hotels now.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. No, but yeah, I love traveling. I like to go to, like, I used to go to conventions. That was so much fun. I need to start going again. Like Comic-Con. That's one that I want to go
There
to.
you go. Do you cosplay at all?
I used to cosplay. I really want to cosplay as Diva. She's my personal favorite. So I might be at a Comic-Con next year as Diva. So you never know.
Nice.
Never know.
Nice. So everybody look for Kerstyn/Diva at a Comic-Con near you.
Yes. All right.
Yes. And when you see her, hand her a hotel soap from your hotel room.
Yes.
She'll be your best friend.
Be your best friend forever. They're like, Kerstyn, I got you this box of soaps. And I'm like, oh, yes. Now we're besties.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So that's it for this episode of Speaking Voice Acting. I want to thank my guest again, Kerstyn Unger. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. This has been an awesome experience.
Yeah, no problem. And tune in next week. All right. Goodbye.